Hey guys, what is up? For anyone that missed my live stream yesterday, this video is for you. And anyone that was part of that live stream, this is also for you. I have started reviewing the replies, and they're nothing short of absolutely amazing. So for anyone that wasn't at the live stream, I ran my SBOX, ghostbox, in to my audio interface. We'll just say sound card, but it's an actual piece of hardware. And my mic's plugged into one input, and the ghostbox is plugged into another. A cord going from the headphone port of the ghostbox to the input. And which resulted in me being able to play the ghostbox coming straight through, so it sounded perfect. Like, I'll play a little right here. 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah. Find the sound. So you can see what I'm talking about. And I started reaching out to Shanann, and then I started reaching out to the loved ones of you guys in chat, and I'm just now getting to that point where I start asking questions for you guys. And I had to make a separate video showing the replies, because I plan on doing many more of these. Just a live session, ghost box. Maybe next time not as long as this one was, and then we'll also review it during the live stream. But the cool thing was I was able to use the denoise to make it easier to hear the ghost box. I was able to put a a delay on the audio. That way it would make it easier for me to hear the replies in real time. Because if it says something and I missed it, it'll actually say it again and again. And I heard a few of these replies in real time. I would say 90% of these I missed. I did not hear. And if I'd heard all of these replies, I would have kept going. I would have did a session as long as I could. Okay, so let me start here. Have you tried a noise gate? Yeah. So I'm starting well in. Okay, I haven't even listened to this part yet. I just started right in here because I knew that's when I started reaching out to Shanann. Right here, you can hear someone say bogey. We'll find the sound from there. Let's see. You hear that? Hey, it's bogey. So what I'm doing in the background, I'm actually moving the plugins around in real time as the ghost box is playing, because I'm trying to make it even easier to hear, to cut out more of the static noise. It's really cool that I'm able to do that. Yeah, they're really saying April. Now this reply makes a lot of sense to me, because when I ordered this ghost box from Ghost Stop website, it came with a pin. On one end of the pin is a stylus for a phone or tablet. The other end, you can push the tip in, and there's a light on the end of it. A small little flashlight, a bright LED. And as I was doing this session, I was just playing with the pen. I like to sit here and just, you know how when, like the old school pens, you would push a button on the top and then the pen part would come out so you could write. That's what it's like. On the top of it, there's a thing to push in, and that's the light. They say, "Is that your pen?" Really saying April. Listen to how clear that is. Is that your pen? Really saying April. Really saying April. Crazy. Now, I haven't heard that part yet, but April Love, she was in the chat, and I had to ask for them to say her name. And straight up, we all heard it. They said April. Not only April, April Love. And I think they did it twice. Really saying April. It's crazy. Are they going to look more into... Okay, so right here, someone asked, and it's hard right now for me to see questions and stuff. I know it's going to come out clearer than this. I hope. I really do hope. But hey, the live stream is up. If you want to go watch the live stream without me speaking over it and just hear the whole thing, it's up for you to watch. But someone asked, will you ask Shanann if anyone else is going to be charged in connection with the murders? And that was a great question. So, here we go. Are they going to look more into Nicole?
40% chance for...
40% chance for... 40% chance for... Now, remember that reply.
40% chance for...
It sounded like 40% chance. We need 100.
You're still working.
Did not hear that in real time. Police are working.
You're still working. You're still working.
Police are working. Guys, this means they are gathering evidence. Still. That's fantastic.
You're still working.
Yes, this is working. See, I thought they said, this is working. Like us communicating. Police are working. This is working. I can hear you. Who is replying? Someone said, will you ask who is replying? So I say, who's replying? And literally as soon as I'm done saying that, it goes, Lisa, Lisa. Now, she's one of my guides. She has been coming through literally since I started doing spirit communication, paranormal work. Who is replying? Who is speaking with me? Now, listen to this coming up.
More than 40.
Did you hear that? It's more than 40. I said, it's because before I'd said Nicole, I said, is anyone else? Is anyone else or Nicole going to be charged in connection with the murders? And it said 40% chance for, and it's like it cut out for them saying for that to happen or whatever. And then I was like, oh man, I said 40%. It's more than 40.
More than 40. More than 40.
More than 40. Did you hear that? Holy shit. Hold on. Did you guys just hear that? It blows my mind. You're welcome, Casey. Right here, I don't know what they're saying. We want, and it almost sounds like cookies or something. You can barely hear Nick. I don't know if that stands for Nick Cole, or if it's one of the other spirits that has been coming through for a long time. Ever since I moved into this trailer, there has been a Nick. How many spirits can hear me right now? Now, that might say 8, or it may not. But it sounds like it to me. How many spirits are listening to me right now? 8. On the news. Now, I don't know if this is just a random reply from the radio, or if there is something on the news right now that relates to one of these spirit voices. Sounded like I love you. Can you say hello to Casey? Let's see, I'm going to adjust the sweep speed. So then we come down to this. I start adjusting the sweep. The Ghostbox has 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 being slow, 4 being fast. I believe I put it all the way up to 4. And it sounded like someone said, "Sounds good." Yeah, MK. Let's see. Once again, my last name. Or, okay, so right here, this is important. And this is a serious question. There are people out there that are concerned that us communicating with you is bothering you or affecting your peace or your rest, and that is the very last thing that I or others would want to do. Where, at least for me, I know I can say that I'm just trying to give you the voice to have you heard. But let me know if you want me to stop reaching out to you. I did quit there for a while just because, you know, I was sort of feeling that way, that I was reaching out to you too much. But please, let us know if you want us to leave you alone. Now, quickly, I just want to reiterate that my channel really started blowing up once I discovered the Shanann Watts, Chris Watts case. And I think I went from 3,000 subscribers to almost 6,000 in a month's time. I went from being on YouTube for years, making paranormal content just like I am now, maybe getting a 30 plays, 40 plays. I made, before this happened, I had ad revenue. I'd made $100, and that was for the previous 4 or 5 years. Okay. And once I started communicating with Shanann, it was like a month and a half's time span that it was just, every time I would communicate, it was something outstanding. Either hearing her voice out loud, or her or other spirits telling me that Nicole Kessinger was the one that did it, like straight up saying first and last name. And for that month and a half, my channel was blowing up. And many people would have stayed on that. They would have stayed on that train. They would have kept riding it. They, even if they was making the same content, they would remake it. And I don't know. I just felt like I'd spent a month and a half giving Shanann a voice, and then more and more people was reaching out to Shanann, and it was becoming oversaturated of people for months reaching out to Shanann. And as for myself, I just wanted to give it a rest, not communicate with her for a bit. And I only recently have started again. Like the last couple of videos, I've asked one or two questions, and I've asked a few in this one. But right here, I was asking, do you want me to stop? Am I bothering you? Sounded like no. Do you want us to leave you alone? Did you hear my name? Usually they say Bogey. Here they call me Chris. So quickly they answer no. But please let us know if you want us to leave you alone. Now right here, I think they go, okay. Leave you alone. Okay. No. Sounded like no. Do you want us to leave you alone?
Orange.
Now, before that said orange, I think I heard we don't. Don't.
Orange.
Now, the orange could have been in reference to the orange that was on the screen. Don't know if it was or not. Could have just been random.
Orange.
Shanann, do you like that I speak with you? Now, that possibly could have been a yes. I hear you, Jamie. Shanann. Can Shanann or my guides please let me know if we need to back off? You hear that? We need to back off. Never. And then a male says, I'm gonna die. Which is sad. I believe right here it's coming up. It says dead liver. So this guy, his liver was failing him. He may have even been in a coma like my mother was. And he may have passed and not even have known it. He's saying to himself, I'm going to die. I am not in the best place right now. If I'm still alive in a coma, I'm going to die. I thought this was someone like just trolling at me, being like, you're going to die. I heard something like, you will die. I did too, Jamie. And then I think when I asked if she likes it, I talked to her. I think now that reminds me of Shanann. If she likes it, I talked to her. I think that I heard yes. But I'm telling you, I have a pretty good feeling. And Shanann, there for a while, was really wanting to communicate with me. And I was. And then I started to feel like she didn't really have too much to say, or for whatever reason. So I stopped. But I don't know. Yes. But I'll have to listen to the playback to make sure. Hello? Are there any other spirits that wish to communicate? Me. Possibly a loved one to someone in the chat. My mother, my grandmother. Anyone that is positive, kind. Now this, I'm not really sure if this is a reply. I played it back a few times. It sounds like something 40. I'm 40. I'm saying me, I am 40 years old. So I don't know if it's saying something about my age. It sounds like we numb 40 or something. Listen to that. I'm your grandma. Want to make a phone call. Now you've heard of the stories of picking up a phone because it's ringing and it was someone's lost loved one or whatever. Is this my grandmother wanting to make a phone call to me? Anyone else have any more questions? No. Although, well, now that's hard. Probably the phone call. We want to make a phone call. Well, now that's hard. Thank you, MK. Karen. I like them. She referring to all of you that was listening at the time? I think so. My aunt passed. Her name is Isabel Conley. I would like to know if she is happy now. I don't know if they're saying that's shocking that we're actually able to communicate. Like this spirit is shocked that we are able to hear them. She is happy now. Okay, so her name is Isabel. Okay, I kept saying Isabel, but the name was Elabelle Conley. And I actually deleted a large chunk because there's a delay when I'm speaking. And I guess when you guys hear it and are able to reply to me in the chat. So there was a big miscommunication. I kept trying to say, once I found out it was Elabelle, and then she was like, no. And I guess she was replying to the Isabel. So then I was like, well, is it Elabelle? I knew it couldn't have been, but like, how else can you read it? So I just cut out all of that of me being confused and the lag and all of that. But Ellabelle Connolly. Jamie Steiner wants to know if Ellabelle Connolly or Annabelle Connolly. If you're happy now, can you please communicate with us? Jamie Steiner is your niece. Okay. Got your message. Okay, Annabelle. Annabelle Connolly. Ellabelle Connolly, can you hear me? Jamie Steiner wants to know if you are okay, if you are happy. Nicole. That is a very clear Nicole. I can't really hear what that's saying. I'm happy. It sounded like. I'm happy. It sounded like. I'm happy. Wow. Okay, so I think I know now what it said. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. And then I say, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Wow, Heather. One woman, Chris. Now, at this point, a lot of you started asking me to ask questions, and we was on Jamie Steiner's question, and then while trying to get the response, I wanted to say something because Heather. Wow, Heather. You might not be able to read it, but Heather had said something that was really sad. I wanted to acknowledge that. And it says, one woman, Chris.
Bible studies. Bible studies.
Sorry about you guys' loss. So, Ellabelle Connolly, are you? Remember. Was it really, Jamie? Wow. She was saying that that was her voice. Jamie? Wow. Okay. So, I have many more questions. April had told me about one of her friends that had gotten really depressed, killed himself, hung himself. And when I was speaking with him, I was like, I understand. I've felt the hopelessness before, and I said something like, can't remember what I said. We'll get to it soon. And then there was a reply that said, overwhelmed, insane. This is probably one of the best direct back and forth sessions ever. And I'm glad that you guys, a lot of you, was part of it. And I know there was a lot of people that it wasn't. So I just wanted to make part one of this. As always, I will put a link to the actual live stream if you want to go watch the whole thing as it happened. And you don't have to stop right here. You can go listen to the rest. But I will make another video starting here, reviewing this. And this is going to be something that I want to start doing from now on. Doing live streams with you guys. Yesterday, it was just a spur of the moment thing. I want to make a schedule, like once, twice a week at least. And yeah. So let me know what you guys think. It just blows my mind. There were so many replies. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more. Like I say, I answer more questions. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, bogey out.